Alright guys, so this is an offline recording, me doing Blood Moon map with the Necro Creeper Boy on support on here. Alright, another pair of those. And if you're wondering where I'm getting these revives at, that would be Traveling Call Waypoint. Or anywhere in Trab, really, but it's easiest just to do it at the waypoint. There we go, Dole Room, we got a Warstone Shard, and another Tomb Song. Arrows. I really like that meteor for this run through. $960 elemental, not bad. So this is basically soloing a two-player map. Ooh, rare jewel. Grim Shield. Oh no, it's a one skiller. But still better than nothing for alts. Ah, ouch. Oh no, they dropped. Cool, they're back. Alright, so far so good, just taking a little break. Trying to... That's actually pretty damn good. I'll see if it'll sell. That's actually good. Another T3 map. Unfortunately, that's not a Blood Moon map. There's a reason why I really love Blood Moon maps. Is because it's the cow level. Because it's super easy on the most part. Now, the only minions that seem to be really hurting are my blood golems. And that's almost to be expected here, since we're not fully expecting two golems. Oh. That's a nasty little guy. Now wasn't it? Alright. If you caught me on stream, I was talking up. Usually Blood Moon gives me about an ample chance at high runes. But so far it's decent. That's 4 to Grizzly. It's actually decent, but I'll toss it. Also, this background music is pretty decent. If I do say so myself. Alright, so we're doing decent enough, right? I think my Poison Creepers build seems to do a little better on cows here. Ooh, I will take that. So I think this build, right, isn't the best here. Like, Golems definitely would kick ass here. Maybe I'll do a summons on and save my Blood Moon maps for her. I need to do a Paladin, right, so I can run these sigils sooner or later. But for me, now with two computers, I can kind of just easily just self rush, I guess I should say. That's decent. Ouch. Storm Sludge. No wonder where I had to halt, but this is why I like my Skeletal Magi setup. There we go. Oh. There we go. Cool. I gotta leech his BO. Or his Merc's BO. Ooh, Tall's belt. Although we are rocking with a little better belt, if you ask me. Even though we're not the fastest build on this, this just sure does do some great starter league damage. 16 magic find, tall spell. We do have the mask and stash. Alright. Let's put this stuff up. Lost Temple, didn't like it. Was March. I forgot what that looks like, but yeah. I'll probably start crafting up. To be honest. Ruined Cistern. Magic, cold, and lightning immunities. But with the revives, we probably should focus on maybe a obviously fire-friendly map, right? Because these are my more preferred types of revives that I have. But it is what it is. My high runes. So this is super slow for me. I don't know for other people, but being able to actually just do it, I can't really fault it. Oh, look at that. Now we could respec. It wouldn't be the brightest respec in the world. Could respec into something like golems, but I kind of like where we're at with this build right now. Alright, we did level. Faster, fire resist. Ugh. Oh, I couldn't have been 3. Alright. Also, shard I'll take. Uh-oh, these suckers. Oh no, they're just naturally fast. Marks 85. Petrified wand. See what that was. Karen Shard. 2 to summoning. 3. So that's 3 necro skills. 5 to clay golem overall. Faster cast life. What level rec? 35. So 5 to clay golem. That's a lot of damage. Mother sucker. There. Alright. We have to refresh revives anyways. Not that good, not that good. Well, well, well. What do we has here? Put that there for now. Let it go. Oh no. Well, let's see how we do with bovine pack. Large shield, not that good. Due to passive magic skills, right? Another T3 map. We literally just need better gears. Like, I might even just scrap this and grab a Trang's armor for the cheap. Just because that would be two skills and okay, the DPS is kind a little. Well, I'd say DPS is low, and then it starts kicking ass again. But yeah, let's go get our meteor boys. Actually, before I forget, I'll just grab it for now, in case I do another run through of Necro. Alright. Need Grand Scepter. 15 to 35 at 18. Toss. Toss. Ouch. Let's clear all this stuff south of the gate. We lost the revive, huh? That's actually decent. That's literally 1,000 damage. Right? Well, that's over 2 seconds with poison, but... Small charm! Couple small charms to grab once I finish these cows off. Ah, disappointing. High cold resist, I'll keep it just in case. Oh no. See, is this any good though? 3 all skills, 50 faster class, cast rate. And you can blink every 3 seconds, basically. What level was that? 78? May consider that on my summons on? Because think about it, that's faster cast, 3 all skills. And then you also have, I mean, you have the ED there, but you don't care about that too much. And then you just can blink, blink, blink. Alright, so we finally got all of this done. Oh, nope. Probably figure about 40-45 minutes for the south side. Alright. It's kind of disappointing me drop wise, but then again, we're not our typical full MF poison druid this league, so it is what it is. IK boots. Not bad. Because now we just need the belt and gloves. Unless I already had the boots on the alt. Alright. Another jewel probably to craft. Oh, cold damage with open wounds on it. It's decent. I'll see if I get whatever out of it. This is kind of slow for my blood here. They should be dropping better shit. In my opinion, at least. I'm usually getting a high tier unique in these runs. We did get 81% XP though, so I guess I shouldn't complain too much. Actually, I'll do this. I'll sneak that in while they're AFK. Oh, I'm right at that 41-minute mark. Come on, 3 necro. You gotta be. So maybe an hour and a half to run Blood Moon. Y'all, let me know how I'm doing for this build. I probably am just missing on some gear. But my word. Well, it might not be an hour and a half. This gated part usually goes faster than I realized. Alright, shard, but that's disappointing considering how much these maps typically go for. Alright, options, PD2, loot filter, let's... Oh, come on. There we go, better. Another disappointing. About 650 LA damage. Mm. Dull rune again? Dang. Maybe my luck's catching up with me. We did get a low run off Trav, so it's probably just evening out. Ooh, Burning Soul gets another. That would have been so dope if it would have had a little better support mods outside that elemental damage. Ooh, don't mind if I do. Well, now. Let's see. We're gonna build a wall of meteors here. Atomic mask. And epic disappointing failures. Oh, I guess we did get a sigil, so that does help, right? That's like an or so, or Polworth. But now I don't know. Some gold to stock up on. Gauntlets, jewel. Faster cast rate. Get these herds down here. Should be coming up on the cow queen. We seem to be doing good now that we haven't really ran into fire immunes now. Longbow, watch. Fucking around here. Oh yeah, that sucks. The hell was I thinking? Man. There's the only bad part about revives is you kind of have to do your thing with them. Well, almost done, I promise. About an hour mark. That's actually decent. I'm just used to doing it in like 20 minutes, 5 minutes, 10 minutes, whatever minutes with my poison creepers. But this is also another petty like thing you can do with revives. Is just hide behind the fence. Now let's. Alright. Cowling and dead? Scimitar. That's crappy. That sucks. Alright, about 55 minutes for this plus. Well, I mean, if you want, about 50 minutes, 51 minutes. Because I did join the game, then I did some prep work for the video stuff. But, all in all, we did that. I don't know, you call it a successful blood map because for me, a successful one would be like, I don't know, Templar's Might. But it is what it is, right? Um, so right now, I'd say stuff that would flourish better on Blood Moon Maps probably are your Golem builds, your Poison Creeper builds, um, Summons on probably. But all in all, it is what it is. We're actually pretty decent set up here. So, oh, I don't know. Like, we did decently, right? If we had, I feel like we have one skill there, two, that's a third, right? That's a fourth. No Annie, that would be five more skills. 5 more skills. We get top end gear ready. I think that we'd likely, I mean, that's 6 skills. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, actually. 8, room for 8 more skill levels. 9, considering corruptions. We're about 8 skill levels short. Also, every skill level of revive you get, your duration goes up. So let's say we had those 8 in the future. That'd be 750, which comes out to 10 and 150. 12 and a half minutes. That would be better. On top of your damage just being astronomically better. But all in all, there's room for improvements. I think golems would be the more preferred build for a Blood Moon map. But at the end of the day, right? I'm doing what I'm doing with little Magi, so there's not really that bad of map considering. For it, but as far as a uber good Blood Moon map, that was a bit slow for my standards. But anyways, y'all, let me know what you think in the comments. Did I do well with a little bit of under gear? Like, this is 3, 5. Like, this is best you can get. Best in slot, technically, for Grimm's Burning Dead. And then some decent gear, but not the best gear. But it is what it is. We do have a nice little charm setup, though. So I think I deserve the right to be a little critical of my build here. A little critical of not just my build, the build, right? But as far as the league starter goes, this is super good, super nice. And easily can convert into a organ farmer if I had the sets. I probably could do organ farming, at least see. If not, I know a way to get my organ farming done. Respect off Magi's, do more in Golem Mastery, max blood Golem. Boom. Get lower resist. Work on that being maxed instead, and then having a cold merc. Oops. Alright. Well, let me get off of here. If you watched the video to the full, thank you. Don't forget to like, follow, subscribe. And most of all, most importantly of all, be well, do well. And then most importantly, treat others well.